And he is an amazing Graves. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This guy, when Graves first kind of became a jungler, was making moves on this champion that nobody else was doing. So I expect a lot from Trick in this pick.
In this case, Trick was spot on the ward. Speaking of being spot on the ward, there's Punch.
Oh boy, so Roach throws the buckler at him and Punch jumps right in front, forcing the flash.
Red buff.
Follows, and the red buff ticking expect is going low, going.
I don't think they have the damage.
The scrap shield, he turns around. Oh, he lives through it.
Methodical strategy, which not always easy on the eye, but analysts can watch and go, okay, no mistakes, very nice, very clean.
Well, as soon as we say no mistakes, Mithy is going to get himself caught, has to pull the gray health up, and even without the curtain call, it's first blood to Punch.
Fourth shot doesn't register onto Sven, so Punch won't be able to cause the distance. SKT suddenly got more assertive when they picked up Peanut. KT have had some very explosive early games. Oh, Edge falls super low in the mid. That lead would have been smaller if that first kill came through. That was oh so close. As I comment, speaking of kills.
Yep, flashes and exhaust on, and Perks takes down Edge. Trick is able to live through, but Punch jumps right back, and to the skies goes Perks for a quick double. Make the play, pull the trigger on that, and Edge, he blew all of his summoners to try and stay alive, but unfortunately it was G2 that had it. And now, looks like G2 are a bit revitalized, but Sven's gonna have to make it out alive. He has to pop his heal, and Mithy eats him up for insurance. Poppy knocking out Mithy, but it's just not gonna matter. Excuse me, expect. Perks, Trick, and he were all triple timed up top, and they got themselves a tower. First tower blood going the way of G2 Esports. That'll extend that gold lead. It's 27 nearly to the 23K. That's a 3K gold edge G2's way.
As we want to take down this top lane turret, but G2 have got the free objectives in the slow time that's been set up from Kongdoo, and now here's the pinch.
Oh, there's the collapse, and now Cougar looks like he's gonna go down. It's Trick that blows him away. They throw the chains onto Edge. The red carpet gets laid down for Punch, and Mithy is walking right on top. Spits Perks out as he flashes ahead. But that is a quick, clean 2 kills for G2. Looking to close once again, but it's Roach who flashes forward to push them back. That was a bit odd.
Yeah, didn't find the connection on the E. He was looking for it. Now doesn't have the flash, does Roach.
Oh, that was a hero's charge for sure, but he's not going to live to tell this tale. It's Perks on a rampage kill, his 4th of the game. As Punch and Soul are forced back under inner tower.
I don't know about G2 International Curse.
Oh, but those couple of people who are sticking to their guns, maybe they're
feeling a bit better right now as Edge.
He's not feeling good at all, and Perks is not able to take him down this time around, but
even things like Raptors are too offensive, and the moment they see the Jhin in top lane, well, goodbye turret.
Pull the trigger, Cougar's coming, trying to get to the rescue. It doesn't really matter as Edge just gets blown away by Sven, comboed by Trick. That'll be good. I used to cast him in LPL. That was always a treat. Trick's gonna flash forward. Slight miscalculation on the damage, but Perks follows through, and he forces the flash, still gets the kill. They make it look too easy right now.
Right now, without a couple of picks, doesn't seem necessary. Face checks here, so scary from Kongdoo Monsters. Equalizer.
Oh, they got the chains on. Roach is going to send Tom Kench flying, but that's not the target you want when the rest of the damage is on top. Perks with another pickup of the game, 6-0-4. Mithy comes right back in as the fight's already over. Without the Poppy, without the Kha'Zix. Kongdoo Monster running for their own base, fighting for their lives, but it's not going to matter. Trick picks up 1, expect tanking shots at the curtain call. And now Mithy is just able to hang tough with the rest of those, and that's going to be inhibitor number 1. G2 eyes on the prize to finish the game in style.
G2 fans have waited so long to see a performance like this on the international stage. Sure, we're seeing some clear up, but the game has certainly been decided already as Perks, well, we've seen that Perks before, but in this game, not a big deal.
Not so much. Now, they can't finish the game just yet, though. It seems like they got cold feet because Expect was low, Trick didn't have enough damage. So that actually might have delayed it for a little bit. Positional mistakes kind of punished him in the early on, and he couldn't get the pushing lane going as well as he wanted.
See 2-level advantage for Expect in the side lane. Not often does Rumble have the lane control this late, and hey, Trick's here too, so maybe a kill to add on.
Yeah, Roach is going to have to flash it. Even the Gromp's helping G2 this time. But Kongdoo Monster have gone for a desperate Baron charge. However, Cougar might be eliminated before anything can happen. It's Sven and Perks just on the Baron. They've cowed Kongdoo inside of this. Punch looking for the kill onto Sven. He goes in Viz and tastes his fear. Takes him down, but meanwhile, the Baron's been peeled off, and the rest of Kongdoo are going down.
Perks, you had to assess both of these threats. They only got one. Perks ran wild with so much FUD AD and lethality. Just Mithy there to watch as his mid laner blew people away. 8-1-7, 100% kill participation for the Jace, but plenty of people smiling on the side of G2. Nexus exposed, should go down pre-32 minutes, and hey, G2 fans, your team finally won a game in decisive fashion on the world stage.
That is a godly pick.
Well, we'll wait to see if he locks it in. I'm not going to get excited about a Soraka until that gets locked in.
You have to get excited about Soraka.
Yeah, but in the mid lane, that's what we got to keep our eyes on for sure.
Chains miss.
He does not
This can be
get
turned
changed up
around.
for a second. Trick is tagging in. Punch is going to have to flash it out. Perks has still got plenty of mana. Ignite going forward. Not enough damage to finish it.
One more auto.
One auto. They can't get the job done. No first bloods in mid.
Trick moved top, and Maokai was so aggressively moving through. Actually, it's going to be the re-engage anyway.
Flash and right on top, Twisted
Mid lane.
Advance. Meanwhile, Perks is just going to get first blood.
Okay.
We're going to have to see what led up to that. Up in the top, Trick is able to get Roach, but first blood gold to Kongdoo. And let's see, as Perks was back on half health.
Perks was in the shop, you'd have to think. Shouldn't have been hit by the chains, would have been a casual sidestep and a couple of auto attacks. Not even the flash. Pretty embarrassing stuff for Perks in mid. Really patrolling an area that's going to be very relevant in the next couple of seconds. So for now, vision not working for Kongdoo, even if the lanes are. Speaking of lanes.
Ooh, Sven, that's a lot of burst, even though he was able to dodge out, two-step out of a few things.
Trying the ult here.
Open up, he's got no spell shield, exhaust is down. Mithy is going to have to tank the shots, and he does, but they are way too low to keep trading.
In the mid lane, we see LeBlanc entering again.
It might be the start of it. They've caught Perks up, depth charge coming in, but he's got friends coming to the party. Realm Warp's on. Where are they heading? It's right on top of LeBlanc. Perks flashes, but Edge has already gotten out of dodge. Punch, Soul, and Googer all up on the top side, though, but they're met by Expectant Trick. That numbers do not quite work
Teleport's
out.
pretty deep here.
Is coming in. Googer making himself look tasty. Mithy's coming as well, but Roach on the backside. Googer is going to get blown through by Trick, and Edge coming around the side to try and answer the charge. It's Punch who knocks him down with the collateral damage. Comboed by Edge. Expectant Mithy forced back under second tier. It is 1-for-1. Jungler for support.
Speaking of pushing turrets, in mid lane, Perks and Sven have position on mid, and Edge is just trying to stop them from taking mid turret.
But Perks, he's tanking tower shots right now, and oh, they made a wish, but it was way too late. Roach finishes the kill onto Perks, and Sven on the hunt's back to his tower.
Maybe now mid lane is going to be the turret taken down. There's going to be a lot of standing gold taken down as Trick.
And they're diving right for him. Oh my goodness, Edge goes in, not enough damage, and finishes the job. Shatter Orb comes in and shatters Trick's health bar. Looking for the tower, they can't quite find it as the minion wave evaporates, but they found themselves another kill. 2-0-2 on the LeBlanc. That is not what you want if you're G2.
But the combos are not tickling G2. They're devastating.
Yep, starts off with the curtain call too, and Edge is on the front every single time. Sven holding his finger over the spell shield button, doesn't end up using it. Down and out a lot in the LCK, but see if they can take out Europe's best in this game. Perks gets stopped just under tower. Punch flashes forward collateral, but Mithy makes a wish to keep his mid laner alive, and this time it's realized. Sends a sonic wave, and that alerts Edge to his presence immediately as he walks out.
The Soraka was so useful in that regard. The wish and the first astral blessing left him up. Rise doesn't have to back, still in the fight. As speaking of fight,
oh, that was nasty. Edge waits out the spell shield, and he just shatters Sven. Time to dodge. Expected Perks. They're caught up now, and Expect might be tanky, but that's not nearly enough. He's going to have to flash out, and he gets out. But the tower may not be so lucky. With the minion wave marching forward, the rest of Kongdoo are able to muscle down another turret. That's their fourth of the game. G2 have still not gotten one. They got close in the mid, but Kongdoo are looking pretty scary.
Yeah, we saw Kongdoo's attempt at a scaling comp in game one, never get the scaling done.
Maybe
we see something different is, will anyone come through? Okay, it's Trick and Expect only.
But they've separated Soul and Punch. However, the teleport comes in and they realize this might not be the decision we want to make. Sven goes on the hunt, but he's hunting for his own base, and Expect gets pulled back in by the dredge line of Roach. They might turn around on this one, but Soul is untouched, and he goes for the curtain call kickback by Trick. Expect is going down, and Edge gets the kill. Fourth on the game for him, and now Perks is running and running and running away. It's blown through for a double. Edge gets one more, and now they
go Sven as well.
Two. Sven, let's see if they can get this kill. Flashing forward for a triple. Oh baby, they're onto the base.
The gambit of leaving open LeBlanc has actually been the thing that has thwarted G2. From the solo kill in mid, they've made the profit work, they've made the macro work. 6-0 and 100% kill participation on that mid laner, and they're trying to end the game.
They don't have the minions, but they don't need to right now. Trick is keeping them occupied, but it doesn't matter. The rest of Kongdoo
They're brute
say we
forcing
can tank this one up. Brute force, one next to turret falls down. The second, 27 minutes, and Kongdoo find the decisiveness. They make this series a lot more interesting, and they will even the score at 1-1.
Final kill is the icing on the cake for the LeBlanc.
Is this a no-brainer for this pick, do you think?
In my eyes, I think that there's the risk of the possible...
It still does have its windows of being very effective. As in the bot lane, still level 1 Mithy. Courage of the Colossus, a Trick with a really early game.
It was all about buying that time. He flashes on level 2, has the Q, and they launch it for first blood. Sven secures it towards the bottom side. Instead, he steps back into his own jungle. A lot of words for Kongdoo in this early game, and the fight up top, it's the Poppy on Maokai, now with level 6s included. Let's see who gets the better of this. They are going all in for the kill. Flashing and follows. Sapling's on. Roach is going to dodge it.
Back kind of doing the math. You have to really judge this perfectly.
Nice twisted advance, but Roach is not going for the auto attack. Oh, he has to burn his flash now, and Punch just can't get it done.
He ends up just baiting himself there.
Speaking of all in, it looked like Edge was trying to make that happen up top with the vision advantage. They had Mantra Inner Flame land. Sven takes a lot of damage. The piercing arrow forces the heal out of Sven. Oh boy. Expect could be in some trouble. Yep, Thrill the Hunt is popped.
Swinging for the minion wave, it takes time.
Yeah, no problem. This one's going to be clean and clinical. Jumping right on, knocking him in, and down he goes. Roach is going to take a tower shot, but not two. They will get the ward clear off. Trick's actually
they're going to try proxying here. Boy. Soul's walking up. He has no idea.
Out of the brushes comes the Solar Flare. They land the combo on, and quick as you like, Trick picks up a kill.
They just want someone to walk in.
Punch.
Speaking of someone walking in.
Zenith Blade combo into Solar Flare, and Punch didn't know what hit him. Knocked out in one by Trick.
Disrespectful play means another kill, and you can tell even after that loss. Now, the super practice is in the mid lane.
Yeah, Perks gets scattered, but there weren't enough balls for Edge to finish off the play. The exhaust was enough as well.
I was excited to see where that sentence was going to go.
Yeah, nice hanging for just a second, wasn't it?
Yes, they were hanging, Fyra.
Buy a thread on Perks' health bar, so he's back to base. He's safe for now. G2, a couple of close calls. The gold game is really even right now.
Cooldown on Solar Flare is pretty short once you get some cooldown reduction.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, Punch jumps out. I don't think he wanted to.
No, he definitely wanted to. They want to force something. Teleport coming too.
Chains land. Mithy, he's in trouble, and he's going to have to burn his flash, and a bullet strike keeps him in place for Soul to take the kill.
Poppy's still going in here. They want to justify using the teleport. Nothing from Maokai yet. Don't think they're going to get a root. No, not able to get into the brush to get a lead. Kongdoo Monster could get a Cloud Drake from this, but the teleport from Roach just didn't get the investment they were looking for. And speaking of teleports, we're going to see one now.
Expect is going down on the bottom side right now as he was already up top pushing it back, meaning he can push this wave here, but Roach Punch, they're sticking around. That is a lot of damage. Cougar is tanking tower shots. The heal comes through, and he nearly gets taken out.
They're trying to turn up Expect.
Pop up and pop up. It's Roach who just can't quite do enough. Can't turn around. They were looking for a chance for Punch to come back in. Kongdoo walk away empty-handed.
Prepped many times over by G2. There was always going to be an air of inevitability about that turret going down. They're trying to push onto mid. Edge takes a lot of poke damage. Walking up. Mithy's here.
Oh, he is feeling confident, but he takes the tower shot. Mithy, the Solar Flare. It's okay, it was a zoning ult.
Previously the Origin roster, so it's not to be expected. Trick face checks, finds Punch.
And Punch gets found out by Mithy, but who is catching who? That's the question. Curtain call open, but Mithy might be curtains for him. Edge is going to flash away as Punch finishes off. Mithy's down. Curtain call is over. Kongdoo Monster have survived. They take two out for free.
Mithy pushing up, wants
Soul Flare, and they open up the curtain call. He's slowed. One shot. The Zenith Blade, it's a hair's breadth away, and they can't finish off the job. Flash burned for a couple of ultimates out of Sven and Mithy. Saving the tower for now, though.
There's one of those 5-minute cooldowns down, respecting the Leona. Still Kongdoo, they're not going to stop. They want to go in. They're just contesting a Raptor at the end of the day, but keeping the pressure on Trick.
Uh-oh, speaking of, Trick is going to have to back away. Collateral already spent, but Punch is actually stopped up under tower right now. They're going to finish it. Kongdoo, they've got that, and they're going to be able to back out.
Teleport.
Let's see if Expect can make the play. The hammer goes flying.
Misses.
Not enough. Roach can't get the job done. Perks absorbs a big ultimate out of Edge, and Expect is able to take down Cougar, finishing the job. Roach flashing away. Nowhere for him to go, but he's back within the safety of his tower. One kill for none so far, but they lost a turret mid. G2 looking to try and capitalize on the reverse. Nothing doing.
This is definitely the time to walk up. They're going to walk up to mid. Soul's trying to wave here, and here's Mithy.
Oh, he steps a little far forward. Solar Flare just clips him on the end. The Chains of Corruption, and do they have the damage? They do. Perks taking a few shots, and in comes Roach to try and push them all back, but Expect is there. Roach got nothing to do. G2 looking to push this one mid. Punch comes in. No minion wave, though. They might have to cede this tower over.
No Magic Mantle inventory might not go to Edge of Night, might need the QSS already, and even then with the follow-up CC, it's not always enough. Thankfully, they could actually have 2 on this side. Rengar could pick one up if he feels allowed to do so. Let's launch onto Soul again.
Ooh, they've launched and the curtain call gets opened up, but it's going to be Guger and Punch tanking the shots at the curtain call. Punch realizes maybe he's not healthy enough to do it. Trick is going to flash right in. Instant exhaust down to him, but they follow up with one onto Edge, who melts through Trick's health bar. Mithy caught isolated on the other side of the map. It ends up being a quick 1-for-1. It didn't look that way for a moment. Junglers traded.
Yeah, Trick's gone for the synergy build of Black Cleaver Rush, bit of health, but mostly about the shred to allow double AD to profit. Even through exhaust, Edge does plenty of damage. Luden's Echo, the rush here for even more burst early. Edge face checking.
And Edge thought he knocked Mithy away enough, but not nearly as he gets dropped.
So low.
And Mithy are so low in that, but the 2v1 was good enough. And man, this is G2. This is a throwback G2. They're playing fast and loose. This is not what we saw of them in Europe or in Game 1. A lot nearby the Baron pit. Now there's a teleport incoming. Expect is trying to cut them off as Perks is taking an advanced position. Punch is going to be stopped up short. The chains land onto Perks, but Expect is going to intercept Roach here. Mithy flashing forward to make the play. Solar Flare comes, but there's no follow-up. They've been foiled.
Edge is here to relieve. So for once, the Solar Flare doesn't translate into a kill. Want to draw the teleport? Scrying Orb gives them the information. 6,000's going down fast. He doesn't even really have a teleport ward either.
They keep going.
They have to give it up.
Yeah, they know they have to try and make a play, but it's way too late to happen. So, with the piercing arrow, it was a last-ditch effort, but they are going to have to flash out.
They might try to fight, though.
Let's see, teleport. The chains are on. Oh, Trick. He blasts backwards. That's the end of the duration. Now Roach, he's come on in. He managed to take the tower, but that teleport was his last resort. But today, the story is G2 looking to get some redemption on the international stage. Expect is knocking down the tower up top. There is going to be another Mountain Drake spawning in a few seconds, and Guger is not going to be around to see it. Perks says, see you later, buddy. They're on to mid tower.
They want more.
Flare onto Soul, and the damage almost enough, but it forces the heal. They knock down mid tower with those Baron empowered minions. They're leading the charge to victory.
And this game is separated by 1 Baron call that's already led to 3 turrets. They're sieging onto inhibitor. This should be an inhibitor for G2 unless Kongdoo want to really engage. It's against Baron.
Well, they're looking for redemption, and they took down Soul in the process. Roach goes in for a big play, but it's going to be Expect who knocks Soul down to 0. Trick taking out Roach. Punch is flashing the wrong way. Nowhere to go. And it's Perks with a rampage kill. They have broken open the base.
They might try
got
to
themselves the ace. With only Guger up to defend, I think they might pop a Smithy.
They're going to pop the heal. They want it right now. Only Karma alive still. Death timers decently long. I think they've got it. I think G2 is going forward.
They've done it. They managed to get themselves a big win on the international stage. Classy ace, and they finished the job just under 30 minutes. G2 have done it. They've slain the Kongdoo monster to move on to Spodek.
Fortune favors the bold. The Leona pick first, and then the Baron call decided the game.